If I asked you to calculate what your UK property portfolio would be worth today if you'd started 5 years ago, could you? Most professionals I speak with, they can't. Not because they are incapable, not because they didn't understand property, but because they never actually started. The uncomfortable truth is this: the gap between where you are financially and where you're trying to be isn't about information. You already have plenty of information. It's about the decision you haven't made yet. If you're ready to change that today, you can book a consultation below. If you want to understand what's actually been stopping you first, the next 10 minutes will be worth your time. I'm Dr. Bablo, the Director and CEO of Bablo Homes Limited. My role is simple: to make sure that clients like you who work with us actually build property portfolios that deliver, not just talk about them. Over the last 2 years, we've worked with 49 professionals, completed 32 transactions, and facilitated over £6.4 million in UK property acquisitions. And here's what I've observed: the investors who succeed and the ones who stay stuck often look identical at the beginning. The same intelligence, same research, same due diligence, but there's one visible difference that determines everything. You are not stuck because you lack information. You are stuck inside what I call the preparation paradox. It works like this: you decide property investment makes sense, you start researching areas, strategies, mortgages, you realize there's more to learn. You consume more content, then you uncover even more complexity. So you decide you need more preparation. It feels like progress, but the property market doesn't wait for you to feel ready. While many people have been preparing, property prices in Birmingham alone have risen over 26% over the last 5 years. That is roughly £30,000 you've lost on an average property. Why? Simply because you are waiting. You're not doing anything wrong. You're just playing a game where the cost of preparation now exceeds the cost of educated action. The professionals who actually build portfolios, they stopped asking, do I know enough about property? And they started asking questions like, do I know enough about selecting the right experts? Because your job is not to become a property expert. Your own job is to remain excellent at what you do professionally. Then apply that same judgment to delegating property execution. You didn't become a fund manager to invest your pension. You assessed providers, understood the strategy, then you delegated. Property is no different, but most people have been conditioned to believe it is. That belief alone costs years of compounding you can't recover. This is where our property portfolio building system comes in. It works because it reverses the way most people approach property. Component one: balance over brilliance. Most investors chase either capital growth or yield. We, we balance both. Cash flow today, capital growth tomorrow. That's how Kola, a GP, finally moved forward. He spent 18 months researching HMOs and service accommodation. But what he really wanted was retirement income without a second job. Once he delegated execution, his first property completed in 28 days. His second, 12 days later. And today, he owns 4 properties with around £180,000 in equity and 2,100 net monthly income. Component 2: expertise through partnership. Most people think they need understanding everything. They don't need to. In reality, they need partners who already do. Maureen, an accountant based in London, was 52 years old and convinced she wouldn't qualify for a mortgage. She structured things correctly, worked with the right professionals in our team, and over 14 months, she acquired 3 properties. Her portfolio is now worth over £550,000 and produces £1,650 net monthly cash flow. Component 3: compounding through discipline. This isn't about clever tricks. It's about repeating proven steps consistently. That's how Mr. Obera, a property developer based in Abuja, built 4 UK properties in 9 months, each cash flowing around £600 per month, with a portfolio now approaching £1 million in value. This is how you move from interested in property to property investor through discipline, delegation, not complexities. So you're at a decision point. Part A, you continue researching. 12 months from now, you understand property better, but you still don't own anyone. And the properties you could buy today, they are now worth 20 to 30,000 pounds more. Part B, you implement the Bablo property portfolio building system. And within weeks or months, you own your first UK asset, you're receiving rent, you're building equity. The difference between these two parts I've mentioned isn't intelligence, it's delegation. From watching dozens of professionals at this exact work, the ones who stay stuck, do I understand everything yet? The ones who move forward, they will ask what? Who is already proven they can deliver this with? Which question are you asking yourself right now? If you are feeling resistance, that's normal. If you are thinking, I need to understand my investments, that's not due diligence. That's fear dressed as prudence. You don't need to understand how to build a property portfolio in the UK. You need to understand the track record of people building it with you. If you are thinking, what if I make costly mistake? The bigger risk is believing inaction is safer than informed action. Every year you delay, you are still making a decision. Picture this. It's a year from now. You're at home on a Saturday morning. Your phone shows a message. This is from your property manager saying rent received. Property portfolio value is now £656,000. Equity available for refinance, £98,400. You didn't source that deal. You didn't manage the refurb. You didn't chase tenants. You just made one decision to delegate people with a proven system. That bridge is our hands-free property portfolio building service. It's designed for professionals who decided another year of research isn't acceptable. The typical starting investment is £50,000 plus. This covers your acquisition, refurbishment, legal fees, and our service. It works through 5 steps. 1, strategy call to give you clarity and we decide a strategy together, and a 3 to 5 year roadmap. Number 2, setup to structure things with the broker, the company setup, solicitor, even finance planning. Number 3, source, that's getting you vetted buy-to-let opportunities. Number 4, support with conveyancing, refurb, tenants, even ongoing management. Number 5, scale. This is to help you, either you want to sell, refinance, help you plan your portfolio growth. And your time commitment, 5 to 10 hours over the first 2 months. If you'd like to explore this further, click the link below to book a property investment consultation. A straightforward conversation, no pressure. We'll review your finances, map out what a realistic 3 to 5 year portfolio could look like, and answer your questions. If it's a fit, we'll outline the next steps. If not, you'll still live with clarity. This isn't about convincing you to invest. It's about helping you decide whether this our approach aligns with your goals. Some people book after years of research. Some people book immediately. Some think about it and come back later. There's no right way, only your way. This works well for people who have 40 to 60,000 pounds or more looking to invest in UK properties. They value their time, they think long term, not quick wins. It's not for people starting with under 30,000 pounds or those who want everything done by themselves. This call would cost you around 45 minutes. The clarity could save you years of hesitation and also money in mistakes. If property has been on your mind for more than 6 months, book the call, get clarity, make an informed decision.